Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals as the Chicago Bulls will host the Boston Celtics. This is the Celtics pregame report with Josue Pavone. I'm joined by Yahoo Sports' Ben Rohrback to preview this crucial third game of this series where the Bulls will look to grab a commanding 3-0 lead. Ben, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no problem, man.
So let's get right into it, Ben. Do the Celtics have a chance to come back in this series? And if so, what is it going to take for them to take Game 3 in Chicago?
I do think they have a chance. I still think they might be the better team. It is a horrible matchup for them, but, I mean, they obviously need to rebound better, and they need to get some sort of production out of anybody who can create a shot other than Isaiah Thomas. I don't know whether that's Kelly Olynyk or even more from Al Horford or Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder. Somebody, one or two of those guys has to step up and give them some sort of production offensively.
So one of the debates going around the city in light of Game 2 has been, where does the blame fall on? Is it too early to say? But I would love to hear your opinion on, is this 0-2 hole that the Celtics are facing, is this a cause of concern that falls on Brad Stevens, or do you think this falls on the personnel, the Celtics roster?
I would say more the roster. I don't know if there's much Stevens could do. Maybe playing Zeller a little bit more, like he turned to in the third quarter. I still don't know if that's the solution. So I think it's more the roster and the matchup that's the problem for them. Otherwise, I'm not sure too much falls on Stevens. Maybe some offensive scheme sort of things that seem a little simple and the Bulls have figured out, but I would say the majority of it lays on the players just not stepping up.
In Game 2, it looked like Rajon Rondo has went back to being the playoff Rajon Rondo, flirting with a triple-double, 11 points, 14 assists, and 9 rebounds. Are you surprised to see what Rajon's been able to do in these first 2 games?
I am, and I'm not. I mean, watching him...
Good answer.
Watching him for the last couple of years, I am surprised that he still has this in him. But at the same time, I mean, maybe he just hasn't been all that engaged the last couple of years, and now that he's in the playoffs against his old team, he's fully engaged, and he looks great. He's been unbelievable.
CLNS Radio's Celtics pregame report is being powered by the SeatGeek ticketing app, the smartest and easiest way to buy and sell sports and concert tickets. Get a $20 rebate on your first purchase by downloading the free SeatGeek app to your phone. Go to the settings tab, click add a promo code, and enter the code CELTSNEWS. That's CELTSNEWS, all one word, for a $20 rebate, and so SeatGeek knows who sent you. What do you think the Bulls need to do in order to win Game 3?
I mean, just more of the same. Production from all three of those, they're big guys, and crash the glass with Lopez and count on Jimmy Butler down the stretch. I mean, the thing is, that's what's most scary is that they're just playing their game and winning. So all they need to do is just keep on doing what they've been doing. It's the Celtics that need to make the adjustments.
All right, Ben, prediction time. Who wins Game 3?
I do think the Celtics are going to win. You need an exact score. So I'll just throw one out just to see if I can get it on the nose.
All right, let's see how you do. Okay,
I'm
Ben.
going to say 107-102 Celtics.
I don't know, Ben. I feel like if the Celtics, if the Bulls score over 100 points, there's a good chance they're not going to win. But all right, I'll take your word for it, I guess.
It's going to be exactly that score, guaranteed.
All right, if not, I'm going to give you shit on Twitter, all right?
All right, cool.
All right, hey, Ben, I appreciate you taking the time, man. We'll see what happens in this this crucial Game 3. It's going to take place in Chicago, and we'll do this again sometime. I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been fun.
He is Ben Rohrback of Yahoo Sports. He will be covering the rest of the Celtics and Bulls series as well as the rest of the NBA playoffs, and you can follow him on Twitter at BRohrback on Twitter. That is at BRohrback on Twitter. Special thanks to Ben once again for joining me, and of course to everyone who tuned in to yet another pregame report. Tonight's postgame show will air immediately following tonight's game on CLNSradio.com. I will be hosting the program along with Bobby Manning, so you don't want to miss it. Call in toll free at 347-215 time, 7771, after the games to get on the airwaves, or just like this show, you can listen to it on demand, anytime, any place, anywhere on the CLNS Radio mobile app. Be sure to check out Celtics Beat on Sunday as Larry H. Russell will get you ready for Game 4 between the Celtics and the Bulls. Weekday shows air on the Celtics Newsfeed channel on iTunes, Stitcher, and the CLNS Radio mobile app. For today's Boston Celtics pregame report with Josue Pavone, this is Josue Pavone signing off.